suspect it's only going to be about this right now. Trying to get that left knee out there, that left hip, and get a bit of tilt there in your spine. Now that's going to throw you out dramatically because that's the linea terapesa then, isn't it? I mean, we're always trying to get our eyes level with the horizon, and I'm going to ask you to get them quite not level, for want of a better term. So then from there you'll set up a bit better rotation in the backswing where this shaft won't be quite as vertical here. It'll be back around here somewhere. And then on the way down, at the change of direction, we'll work on that as you start to come down. We'll actually start on instead of tipping over this way, we'll have some good rotation. We'll have this hip moving forward then, and the arms will be able to drop down in here, and then we'll get some serious speed. And this is well above my pay grade, but essentially the distance between there and the golf ball, and then by the time we're finished, the golf club will be over here somewhere.
Yeah.
And then the distance between there and the golf ball, it's called angular momentum, so it's got to travel further, so therefore it has to have more speed and power. Then transfer that energy into the golf ball. So that's something that you'll start to see with ease, hitting at the same distance, maybe a little bit further, and certainly, as you said, with the driver, it won't come out flat hot, it'll come out in the air. And perceivably, we then don't think that we're hitting it quite as far, but I can assure you, you will be. Okay. So take all those lines away, and that's what we're going to do. Okay. The physical limitations is obviously trying to protect your back, but also from the movement pattern that you've already got, it's protecting this left shoulder and left elbow and left wrist, that whole left chain. Play a lot of golf and we might get a sore elbow and sore shoulder. So, and that's because of where this has come down over here.
It's funny, isn't it?
Okay.
Because you don't think you're doing that.
No, well, you can't see yourself. Having said that, I'm sure that your clients would definitely not like me to be behind the desk in your conversations, because I know absolutely zero about what you do for a living. And, you know, this point in time, no matter how much university and whatnot, that's from years of experience and learning the ins and outs and whatnot. So from my point of view, your understanding of a golf swing is going to improve, and only of your own golf swing, and you'll start to see bits and pieces of that when you look at other people's golf swings. But at this stage, that's all we want to do. We want the left hip higher, the spine tilt, and have you go around. After that, we'll talk about the rest of it later.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Any questions about that?
No, except I'm playing tomorrow, so I better revert to my usual style tomorrow, hadn't I? Otherwise it's going to be...
No, it's actually not going to be that different. I know it sounds strange, but it's actually not going to be that different. And the only thing I really want you, out of today, the only thing I really want you to do is have that left hip higher and have that address position.
Yeah, okay.
The rest of it, I don't care whether you remember or not.
Yeah.
That's not a huge issue.